Thought you were gay, bro. I didn't know
Well,
you wanted so much
maybe
puss.
maybe not if they were making
Welcome to the
decisions that were
off-brand
personal.
archive of the Book of Halter. This game is rated M for a mature audience as it contains violent actions, coarse language, sexual references, and mild drug use. If you or your child should not wish to watch this, please click off the video now. I'm sure what I said at the start was caught when I said, man, I can't believe it. I thought you were gay, bro. You want so much
Which
puss.
one?
You.
Oh,
I know that
um,
I know
I
that you're
am.
pan. I was just making a joke.
Well, I'm too autistic to get jokes about me, so you know.
Right, anyway. Um when we last left off, someone needed some evidence of a particular person,
Yeah,
and
they forgot to have a signet ring.
um
I think it's also the
Silver
first time I also.
made a
Can you?
decision that should have been based on a drunken night, not just on a sober morning.
Uh,
Yeah. Perhaps you should have put at least 2 thoughts into that idea. I'm
I feel
not
like
sure you even put one into it.
he just doesn't care and want chaos.
His
That's what
brain
Game Changer
just
wanted.
his brain woke up and said,
People have off days.
Yeah, like the time that you try to like.
That was a different campaign.
Yes.
anyway. So we will be returning
That campaign is over now,
to
so we
Silver,
will not be
who
reaping
was
any
just
consequences.
berated by
Right.
Asmodeus, who seems very much
That's right.
not
I.
concerned that he is doing that.
That's right. I was sitting outside of the medical tent, waiting for the guy to wake up
Yep. So,
because Silverbright was talking.
yep. So, Silver, what do you wish to do?
Give me a sec. I gotta go through my fucking notes. Let's see. And what was the? Did I write? What was the last thing? Fuck no! I did the spark notes. Let's see. Asmodeus and Atsuki are in the town hall with me, correct?
Yep, and Asmodeus
Yeah.
has asked if the demon that is within you is causing you to have a lapse in judgment, considering that you are acting a fool.
Okay. And what was besides the whole situation?
What
Asmodeus was talking about
situation?
how I should be acting like a leader, correct?
He's saying that you should be acting like a leader and giving orders to those so that you can do this sort of thing, and asked you why. And I believe, if I remember correctly, you said that there was someone in the organization that, sorry, not organization, the military, that apparently was a spy. And he asked, and then he asked, didn't you create the judges for this one thing? Then you said that there was something important about trying to convince this spy to do something.
Right. Okay.
When you convince a double agent to be a double agent for you instead, that will then it will not only give your opponent false information, but give you true information about them. So
That is like
sorry.
the intended goal. I'm not going directly for that, which is why this is so fucking stupid. Let's see.
What you did or the whole scenario?
Whole scenario. I was running off of fucking pure instinct last week. I'm not even gonna try to fucking deny that. I know that there is a fucking plan in here somewhat. I just have to go and actually figure it out myself. And I did go and think it over during the week. I do have the notes here. Right. There were others in the town. It was not just him. Because, Ryder, there are a few red specks on that
Oh,
dream
my
vision.
headset disconnected. What's going on here?
Ryder, you good? I do not think he's good.
My headset is reconnected. What's going on?
What was the last thing you heard?
There are a few others.
There are a few others in town that was shown on the.
It was explained to you that
What
it
is-
doesn't show friend from foe. It only shows forces capable of putting up a
Military
fight.
force.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was military, not anything to do with
Yeah, no, the spy thing was a separate conclusion based on the up to
I
date.
know the spy was a thing like that, based on the
It
book
was
and.
not in relation to the up to date information from the enemy because that was something that Silver Spark noticed and didn't bother telling anyone. Irrelevant information. Also, a high likelihood that Silver probably would have just discovered it a different way anyway, which he did.
All right, let me fucking pull up the shit that I wrote down. Can my internet work?
Your alarm is also going off.
Yes, I know,
So
but I'm in the
you're
middle of a
likely
fucking thing. Nope, that's too far.
Someone drawing Siren Head.
What?
Huh?
I'm looking at the
Oh.
Roll20. I see
Oh.
someone drawing Siren Head.
Couldn't be anyone but Ryder.
I think that
because
was
it's only
you.
you and Ryder who draw.
That's not me. Because I see it right on the top left.
It's
I'm
probably
also
Ryder.
drawing on my Service
The
Pro
only
right now.
Yeah, the only time I would even possibly
Like, it took me a
be is
second
if
to
I had
see
a
if it was
mouse.
Siren Head or not, because I
But
was
I
like
am on a
wondering, is
trackpad
that
right
two
now.
heads? And then I just like, wait, is that a Siren? For a second, I thought he was trying to make an axe, but then you drew another one, and then he dropped limbs, and then I just put two.
Double-headed axes are like stupid and impractical, by the way.
Yeah. Stupid and projectile. Yeah. Well, but in Battlefield, you slash one end, it's all like broken. If one end's broken, you can always use the other end.
If one edge is somehow unable to cut, then the only reasons I could think of for an axe head no longer being usable is if the handle has broken in some way, because axe heads are made of metal and axe handles are made out of wood.
We're not talking about the hand. Wait, I think we're talking about two different things now.
No, we are not.
I'm
What
not
I'm
talking about
saying
the handle.
is, I know you're not, but what I'm saying is, the axe head wouldn't be in an unusable state any
What?
time
Yeah,
before the
he's
handle
kind
makes the
of like
head pointless.
his voice is kind of like zoning out right now for me. Is it for you
Yeah,
anyone
his
else?
I'll sit
voice.
closer. The axe head would
Oh, it's called
never
double bit
be.
axe.
Yeah, the axe head would never be in an unusable state. Almost never. There would be fringe cases, but the axe head wouldn't almost never be in an unusable state.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right
Before
now
the
because
axe
right now
handle
my brain
is.
is zoned out and I'm not even listening to you anymore.
Okay. Point is, the handle would break before the head would ever be unusable,
You've
which
seen
means the second.
Forging Fire,
Uh,
right? You see
Yes, I have. I've also
how
seen
many
that.
times a blade has dulled hitting armor, and the like the thing has not, and like the handle has not broken.
yeah. Okay. So the thing about that is,
He's thinking.
The whole point of a
a
blade is
semi
to cut, to split. If you do not have a
yeah,
blade, you have nothing more than a very fancy mallet.
a semi-dulled blade can still cut, and also, you would not be using an axe. Well, you would generally not be using an axe head against armor. If you had a single bit axe, you could use the back of the axe head against the armor, and it would never get dulled anyway, because blunt objects are better against hard armor than sharp objects.
I mean,
Not true. There is a
weapons
reason
are
why the mace was
designed
very
to
Not
pierce
strictly
popular.
through.
true.
Weapons are designed to pierce through armor.
Mm,
Remember, some people don't
it's
have the luxury
situational.
of armor.
Of course, the spear is always the best in a battlefield because, reach and shit.
And do you know what else was?
If you're going based off reach, the bow and arrow would be the best.
Eh, until they get within
Everything
like a
has
certain
pros
amount
and
of
cons and
distance
counters.
of you.
That
Yeah,
is why war has been evolving for the past 10,000 fucking
Everything
years,
is
yeah.
and will
also
continue to evolve for the next 10,000 years or until we end human extinction.
end human extinction. You mean bring human
Yes.
extinction to a
And
front?
humankind through extinction.
How much you want to bet
Nope,
that
end
we'll
human
be?
extinction. Either we go extinct or we end all wars. And
I,
thus, human extinction has been avoided.
I have a question. Which will cause our
Not
extinction, us
necessarily.
or nature?
Human extinction is like incredibly unlikely to be. Well, uh,
Listen, if we
the
get
thing
to the
is,
point where
humans
we
are
can
like
end all
cockroaches.
fucking wars, if we get to the point where we can end all fucking wars, I mean actual fucking wars, including like the shit in Ukraine, even though it's not been declared a war. I think it's so labeled as a training exercise. We'll have at least colonized Mars by then. We'll have colonized at least 2 planets. And if one of them gets wiped out, hey, it's not the end of humanity, but yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, humans are like cockroaches. But
It's like the
also,
win
war
Humans are
is
condition
nowhere
in
probably
Civ
near
like.
like
6.
cockroaches.
Yeah,
I feel
You're
like
right.
the point is,
We're 1,000 times
a
taller.
lot more of them survive massive would-be apocalyptic events
this is a
than you
scenario
would
where this
at
guy would just
first
pop
thought
up and
you
say,
had.
"I argue, I, blah, blah."
Fucking Helsing Ultimate.
Yeah, the bridge one.
Mm, of course, it's the
No
abridged.
Cold Wars. Been blue pulse force. I feel like we're
I don't
off
think I've
topic right
seen
now.
unabridged Hal Singleton. Very much so, but I don't think there was a topic
What
to
the
begin with.
fuck is that?
Is what
Are you on roll 20?
that looks like. Yes. Oh, is
I-
it supposed to be like the Demogorgon or something? Or that motherfucker from whatever that
It's fucking Ben 10.
what's it called?
If you haven't drawn that
Um,
symbol of Ben 10, I would have said something else.
Yeah, obviously it looks like a vagina face.
Yes, I think he was trying to draw Ghost Freak.
Get your
Yeah,
mind out
well,
the gutter, boys.
Unfortunately, I'm not good at making things that look like a ghost freak. Apparently,
It's one eye.
I
It's
don't
not
even know what
double-eyed.
Ghost Freak looks
I didn't
like.
do double eye. You didn't see what I
Yeah,
did.
I did.
You did.
It
Yeah.
looked like a vagina.
That's why it looked like a vagina. Because you had the fucking outer line, which was going from the top of the head downward. That
Yeah.
was not needed.
It has if you were to count the circles, it have about 2 circles. You made 4.
Huh?
Oh wait, if you draw it out, his eye out. You draw 4 circles inside one another. That looks like slits.
Images. That is indeed well. It depends on the adaptation. Sometimes there's only a
Oh, it's not
single
Ferber.
slit. Sometimes there's 2 at the top that melds into 1 under the eye.
Donkey Kong?
Sometimes he's green, sometimes he's gray.
Oh, what is it on? Yeah, let's get back because I feel like we're
Is that Rayman?
Yeah,
it's
we've been
really
fucking
shitty,
distracted.
Rayman.
Holy fuck.
I'm just waiting
Nope.
I'm waiting for Silver to say something. I'm
Yeah, I have it. I
just-
have it. I've had it for a few minutes.
Good.
It's
And
just
we're
the
just
fucking
waiting
conversation kept
for
going.
music
Yeah.
to stop ranting about like whole axe thing. Like I just said like it looked like the double end axe, but then you just went on about this whole axe thing.
I'm sorry, I'm particularly opinionated on medieval combat for some
You're
reason.
particularly opinionated on
couldn't tell you
everything.
why.
You're as bad as me.
Most things. For some things.
Okay.
Ludo, what were those? What the fuck were those? Sit
Stop
there,
it.
stretching and go. You fucking don't like me making the same sound you basically made. You fuck.
Just fucking German claw the cat's stomach.
What?
Right, you're not American. You don't know WWE.
No,
I
know
don't
what
know WWE
is, but
either
I
because
grew
I
out
don't
of my
like
fucking child.
sports.
I grew out of my child phase of liking beating the shit out of each other quite early.
I never did. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds about right actually.
What did you say about my coctopus?
Huh? But the only time I actually became interested in wrestling was when that one dude came out as fucking Sans Undertale.
He made his nose too big.
Oh, you're making Rayman, but like, I was gonna say something that could be perceived as insulting. Anyway,
But actually good.
I was gonna say better, but
You
yeah.
can. It's not like I'm a fucking artist.
Yeah, but I'm not
I mean,
good
you're
at
better
it now.
than me.
What did you say about my coctopus?
I still don't get that.
I'm the only one who watches Markiplier.
Anyway, Silver, you had already come up with what you wanted to say.
Yep.
All right. I have the point. I don't know how the fuck to start this. So let's see. What was like the last thing Asmodeus had said?
And you fucking rag on me when I'm in that exact situation.
Hey, I have the whole fucking thing down. You don't ever have that down.
Well, I
The
don't
last
fucking write it
thing
down. I
that
keep it in my
he
head.
said,
Where
I
it's secure.
believe, was now he has to try and
Ish.
that you're lucky that that he's loyal to you and shit, and that he's now got to create fake paperwork to
I did try to
basically
offer to help him make fake paperwork to apologize in civil rights statute, but he said no need.
Okay, so if it's about the fake paperwork. Wait, did Silver go and say no need? Or is that you trying to say no need, Atsuki?
What?
I don't know. Because I was trying to go and try to fucking connect it so that way I can go into Suns. Because I got a way to go and work off that. But okay, we'll just go with Asmodeus said that was the. He has to go and make fake paperwork for a pony that doesn't exist. Silver is going to go and. No, not laugh.
Silver Pride
Silver's going to
laughed.
go.
He really had got insane. Haha.
Have you ever gone mad without power? Nobody listens to you. Really? No one gets it? Okay.
Mm.
Silver's going to go and sigh and say, you seem to be looking at this wrong. You look at this as more of a problem, but this is an opportunity. You do not need to go and forge any paperwork since there's already been records. Yeah, I was trying to say 2 words there.
Terrible accent.
It wasn't even an accent. I just tried to merge
It
2
was
words.
an accent fuck up, though.
It wasn't even a fucking accent. I was trying to say 2 words.
Okay.
Records and recordings.
Uh,
No, that's why it fucking sounded stupid. So we're going to continue. There have already been records of Game Changer, a changeling, out and about in the town.
Wait, he's still.
And wait, hold on,
no, he's
Atsuki,
not.
you were saying something?
I'm
He's
saying this in general.
asking if Game Changer is still here.
Like I'm saying that
Because he's
meta, both either
he
meta
is
or in game. Either way, I'm wondering, is this character still here?
is that in game
Ryder,
or
the
meta?
canon thing is that it just
Otherwise,
disappears. Straight up Thanos snapped, right?
Who?
he did not come through the
Game
portal,
Changer.
or he did not make it through the portal.
Game Changer, you have no
Or at
idea
least he
where he
wasn't
is.
there on the.
Is he like wandering around?
He was
town?
not on the other end of the portal when we got out of the library. That is the explanation.
So he's essentially been Thanos snapped.
Or
that is what everyone
For all
thinks.
intents and purposes, as far as we know,
he got monkey
for
food.
all
Like-
intents and purposes, as far as we know, that is what happened.
He's probably monkey food. Isn't like the guardian of the library a giant monkey?
As far as Silver's going to mark it down, it's AWOL.
A giant intelligent monkey who can speak and is probably smart.
I'm
I was
fucking
gonna say
continue.
probably smarter than you, but he's definitely smarter
He's
than
smarter
you.
than all of you.
Well, the monkey.
Yeah, too.
Yes.
Let me
the
fucking
monkey.
continue. Silver's going to go and say there have already been records of Game Changer, a terror hive changeling, openly out and about on the town since the early founding. Have there not?
Not really.
No one really ever kept record.
It's
in
not
those
really
days.
something that we have recorded, considering that Game Changer disappeared quite early on in our stages of creating New Vegas.
Did Game
The-
Changer and Asmodeus ever even meet?
I don't think so.
Probably not, but I think Sunny Smiles met Game Changer at least once.
I think he tried to
Yeah.
rob. Wait, I think Game Changer
Sunny
tried to rob his
Smiles met.
store.
No, the Game Changer was there when we met Sunny Smile the first time because it was
Yeah, I was
right
gonna
before we
say
got to
Sunny
town.
Smiles met Game Changer before Sunny Smiles met Solar Spark.
Wait, was it Game Changer that tried to
But
rob his
Solar
store?
Spark and Game Changer did meet before Sunny
No,
Smiles met
Game Changer tried to rob the magic store,
Yep.
and that did not bear fruit. So Butler was going to continue and say, then that's even better. Barely any records, and yet he mysteriously disappeared early on. Leaves it so he is the perfect
Do
person.
you really want to make the people think that there's a rogue changeling in here?
No. We'll make them think that there's a changeling working for me in town.
Okay,
His
good.
official duty will to be to go and test the guards, ensure that they are not susceptible to simple infiltrations that are so stupid that they should not work.
Our
Okay,
enemies
you want...
are actively a group of changelings.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to reprimand the officer of the day for believing in paperwork made for you by someone else who recognized your voice, I am sure, and knew who you are.
Changelings can alter voices?
Yeah, changelings can alter voices.
I mean, Chrysalis doesn't do it in Candlelight Wedding, I don't think. Well, no, yeah, she does.
No, she does, because she mimics cadences perfectly.
Yeah,
Uh,
not perfectly because she doesn't change her tone.
yeah, no, the way she acts, she doesn't gain the memories or anything like that, but the voice, the looks, everything else, she can copy exactly, but she can't go and change mentality. That's why I was able to go and see through it,
Yeah,
because cadence ain't a
because
fucking
she's a
hobby.
bad actor despite all of her abilities. Or perhaps she was simply too overconfident.
It was overconfidence. Like, it was near overconfidence, and the fact that she didn't expect uh Twilight to have such
Intimate
detailed
knowledge.
intimate and detailed knowledge about fucking cadence to go and realize, hey, this isn't just wedding stress and changing over time. Kind of like, I think it was spoiled milk. Diamond Terra's mother was it kind of a bitch? I don't fucking know.
Yes.
And yet no one was trying to go and fucking oust her or any shit like that. Just like, okay, well, you're kind of a bitch now, but you're still somewhat alright.
Well, previously spoiled milk, now spoiled rich, I believe.
Yeah. I don't know. I only fucking read that in like in passing from a fanfic.
I
I haven't
heard it
kept up with
in
anything.
passing from a review, I believe.
What was it? But back to the fucking thing.
You know that the guards are going to want to have that changelings will not be able to be in any form but their original form if this is brought to light, right? It's not like you would be fixing anything, you'd just be making it harder for you to return to your original form if you ever wanted to.
He would be solving one potential problem at the expense of making a current problem significantly worse.
Okay. Give me a sec. Okay, like I just want to get the fuck. Like I have the point of trying to get this. Uh. What is it? Solution. Ryder, what did he say again? I gotta fucking turn this thing down.
You said that this would cause issues, and that this would mean that changelings would have to revert to their original form, and that would include you. And that
Yeah,
you wouldn't be able to walk around, because otherwise that'd
would that
create
include?
dissidence, basically.
Wait, I have a question. Would that include the queen? I meant the princess. Was the princess the
Yes,
queen?
the princess.
Princess. Yeah.
And also any hive members that she presents, like she creates.
Wait, creates.
Isn't her goal is to recreate the hive and get revenge and stuff?
Yes.
And usually when you create a hive, you make drones, right?
Which source of canon are you pulling from?
Like,
Uh,
if you're a queen, you're trying to make a hive, you need drones in order to function
Yes, but
as
you're
a hive.
saying make and create.
Like-
it's just a poor choice of words. I do believe it
Very
means
poor.
like
Yeah, but
laying
let me
eggs
ask
and
you this:
stuff.
how do they in this scenario? How does she make drones? How does drones come to
The
be?
same way bees do.
So yeah, she makes
It's
she makes she makes the
it's
drones and
just a
stuff.
queen laying eggs.
Yeah, she lays eggs and then they hatch the drones, but they can't use their
Writer,
The
abilities.
what
issue
is the
is
canon on that?
Oh my god! I'm trying to say is if she has
the
drones,
issue.
will you stop interrupting me?
Sorry, I always start talking when I hear silence, but that's also when
Then
you
shut
start
the
talking.
fuck up. What?
Is what I do constantly.
I'm trying to.
Fucking Wind called me out for it. It's one of my autistic traits, apparently.
That ain't autism. That's just a retardation.
Mm.
Oh, I think that's just being rude.
What? Waiting for someone to finish and then continuing the exact sentence that I was speaking?
You have a
Continuing what
tendency
the
to like cut into people's conversations.
Everyone has a tendency to do that in this fucking group.
Yeah,
Oh
That's
yeah,
not,
it's
true.
that's
Discord.
That's
not
There's
D and
some
D.
mutually
latency.
bloody exclusive.
Yeah, true. That is
Yeah,
that is
also,
D
it's
and D.
Discord. There's some latency. We can both start talking at the same time, and to me, it sounds as if you started talking after me, and to
And to
you, it
me,
sounds
it
as if
sounds like
I
you
started
always
talking
like.
after you.
Anyway, let's get back to the
Sometimes it sounds
game,
like
shall
Tom.
we?
Yes.
Okay,
To answer the question, fucked if I know, fucked if I care right now.
like, so that means
Fair
any
enough.
It'll become important at some point, though.
like
It will
like
come up
if
at some point, but right now it isn't a point.
okay, because
Fair
Unless,
enough.
of
That's your
course,
future
Itsuki
self
is
problem.
bringing this.
We'll just
Unless,
take
of
our
course,
problems
Itsuki.
and push them somewhere else.
Unless, of course, Itsuki is bringing this up in game, and now I have to figure that out. With 10 hours of sleep in the last 48 fucking hours.
well,
I hope not.
Well, the way he brought it up, like the whole like everyone's like and changelings can't be disguised and stuff. Does that mean the changelings that the princess creates
I
will not be disguised?
don't think Asmodeus knows about the changeling princess.
Yes,
No, he does not.
and if they create a hive, that means any changeling that tried to sneak out can't actually disguise to sneak out. They'll be out in the open.
The only one who knew now doesn't have. Ow.
You kind of your voice kind of like stopped for a second.
Oh no, I just realized something. I'm not sure if any of you realized.
No. I know. I've had that noted down.
Bob's memories are with someone else right now. Who knows?
Oh no. So I'm guessing this is gonna be a future silver problem.
Why me?
No, silver, not solar.
Oh, I didn't hear the V. And you, for some reason, you pronounce your fucking I's and O's very similarly.
There's silver, not soul.
He's Vietnamese.
Yeah, exactly.
If you hear me say soul, you hear the low. Solar. Silver.
You pronounce your I's like O's, and I don't fucking bother memorizing how you pronounce letters.
Well, I'm Vietnamese,
So
so
I hear
yeah.
your fucking. Yeah, and I'm Japanese, but I still
Yeah.
fucking talk more like. I still talk more like I'm fucking Japanese anyway.
I'm a
Japanese
special
knockoff.
ed student, so shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. You're a what?
I'm a
He's
special ed.
actually
Oh,
fucking
special ed.
autistic. The man straight up was in the special class.
I was too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Alright.
I
I
still
don't
can't.
think
That
that.
was.
I don't think that's an issue. Anyway, I'm going to be right back.
Oh,
Ah, motherfucker, I was
Well,
about
you
to
two
continue.
go on a
I
tangent.
still have trouble
Oh,
doing
God.
division.
You two
You
can
have
go on
trouble
a
more
doing
tangent and
anything.
stuff.
Yeah. Also, I may have a slight
So,
trouble.
what topic should we podcast about this time?
Is Mario really Italian, or he's just a Japanese icon?
Mm. So Mario, I believe, was named after Nintendo's landlord, who was Italian, but also technically he was made by Japanese people and named after an Italian person. So if you were to consider him a real person, his parentage being fully Japanese would make Mario Japanese technically. But that is, of course, thinking about it way too in depth.
Yeah,
The
you're right.
character is
Landlord
Italian.
Mario Singali.
Yeah.
His original
The
name was
Mario movie has proven that he is a New Yorker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also he's named his original name was Jumpman.
Yeah. Wait. Mario Jumpman Mario is the current Mario's name. The original Jumpman from Donkey Kong, if you believe game theory's assertions, was actually Mario Jumpman Mario's father, and was also a bit of an asshole who didn't really believe in animal rights in any way, shape, or form,
Well,
and
I mean,
didn't
his
care about
father's
animal
like an asshole in
cruelty.
the Mario movie.
Hmm.
Wait, you know what?
Wait, there's a live action Mario movie? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there is.
Yes, there
Yes.
is. There was one in the 80s, and there was a not a live action, but a Mario
An
movie.
animated one in like 2023.
I thought it was 22.
I don't fucking remember. I don't keep track of years for that shit.
At least they kept the
You don't
colors.
keep track of anything.
The
Yeah,
colors.
my grip on time is slipping constantly because I have no
Alexa, set a
frame of
timer
reference of
for 20
anything.
minutes. Okay. Favorite background pony.
Applejack.
Derpy Hooves. I
She's
really.
not a background pony, you fuck.
It's a meme. I do not fucking think of background ponies.
Derpy
I
Hooves
guess,
because I relate to her.
Also, she's not Applejack. She is Crunch Horse.
Vinyl Scratch.
Fair.
Very on brand for me, wouldn't you say?
Not like I can see it. It was like
In
60
regards to
70%.
name, I used to be way fucking into dubstep back then. Of course, nowadays I generally lean further towards like rock and shit because the Forza. Yeah, funny.
Did anyone ever
You know,
order a candy
initially when
pack
I
to
was
school to his
playing,
mom?
initially when I played Forza, I listened to the radio station that played like electronic dance and stuff like that. Uh, and that would be serviceable enough. And then I switched to their like rock station, and then something that I noticed is I would actually be remembering the songs, and they would be popping up in my head when I wasn't playing the game, and I realized all of the songs, all of the electronic songs, were fucking hardly discernible from each other and in no way memorable. So I haven't really been listening to much electronic stuff since then. So, What's your favorite music genre? Either of you, since we're on this topic.
I'm recently getting to a new genre.
Oh,
Give me a second. I think I have a video of it.
boy. God, body temperature regulation is such a load of shit.
Here, play this video.
I already know what Britcore is, and I already know what bangs.
Have you seen this video?
I've not seen the video, but I have heard the music many times before. It's in one of my Spotify playlists.
Fucking breakcore, holy shit. There's only one genre of music that I like, and it's really rock and roll.
Mm.
I'm more partial to the what is it? More 60s to 70s rock. 80s was still pretty good. Do not fucking get me wrong. Like you get
The thing
AC/DC coming out in
is,
full
I
force.
was fucking raised on my father's nostalgia when it comes to music. So, yes, me too, I guess. Though he mostly preferred pop songs rather than
What's this?
rock, but he did also, when a certain rock song was popular enough, he would also include that.
Okay, I think I found another genre that right here says so. Wait, it says trauma. Okay, that's not a real thing, is it?
What is? I
Trauma
mean,
core.
everything's. So I haven't heard it before, but it probably. The thing is, every genre is real so long as there's a song that identifies by that genre. It's
Oh.
just that it's a really, really fucking small genre.
Alright, let me
Because
see what.
the only thing genres are used for is to define a song.
Okay,
Trauma core could be interesting.
some of the okay, some of the thumbnails of it is, yeah, I can see trauma, but some of them are kind of what the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, look at
Well,
this.
that
This
sounds
is
like
supposed to be
trauma to
trauma
me.
core, but look at the thumbnail.
That's that fucking dog from Invader Zim, innit?
Grr.
Is his first name Nee?
Oh god, the music of this is
Or
horrible.
Nick. Oh, I can see why it's called trauma core. It is actively giving me trauma as I listen to it.
What the
I'm
fuck is
pausing
this?
that.
I'm deleting this.
Please do.
Yeah, this sounds like fucking AIDS. I'm not even 5 seconds in.
Yeah. I don't
Fucking
think I even
fucking
got
porn
5
step
seconds
sounds
in.
nicer.
Porn step?
Yeah, it's an actual fucking subgenre. I'm not joking.
What, like the songs by fucking Hentai Dude, I believe his name was?
I have no fucking clue. I don't know anything about it. I just know that it exists. I had a buddy in class one day. He had his fucking iPad connected to his fucking headphones. He went up to go and present, put his iPad in his bag. As he was going up, his fucking headphones died. The iPad did not
Ooh.
stop the music, and it started blaring it at 90% volume. This motherfucker literally dove across the fucking classroom. Literally dove straight out of Black Ops fucking 2. Grabbed his fucking bag, pulled out his laptop, or not his laptop, his iPad, and fucking paused it. The entire class was looking at him. Oh my god, it was fucking
Wait, are you talking about?
hilarious.
I think I found it. Is it this?
I don't know it. I do not post it. It probably is.
I think I might have actually, would you re-upload that? I may have heard that one before.
Hmm. Oh, I found a video of me.
Well. Oh yeah, that one's, it has, nipples in the music video. Yeah, Fuck. That doesn't happen very often. My voice cracked. It has nibbles in the music video, but that's about it.
I've been starting to listen to more of Asian music. Oh, I mean Asian music.
Giving
I
you
mean
guys
anime.
enough time to faff about. Go on, Silver.
I do not. I'm sorry. What was the second consonant in that three-letter word? Please.
I don't know, fapping.
It was an F, right?
Yeah, fapping.
I think you said
Faff
it.
about.
Okay, thank you. Because I may or may not have been listening to music by someone called Hentai Dude, so
Did you
it's a
actually
very
fucking?
important distinction. It's not actual porn. He just uses fucking audio clips in his music.
Yeah, I know it's audio clips. I fucking heard it in the classroom. I was literally sitting next to him.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something on that. That is why I have it to where, heck, that's why it by default has it to where it will automatically pause whenever whatever headset it is connected to disconnect without warning or at all. Most
Yeah,
apps that
if Justin was smart, he
use
wouldn't have been
audio
in
will
that
do
fucking
that.
class.
Hmm.
All right, Ryder, where were we?
You were about to say something.
Say something.
Yeah, I know that. Before that, I need to go and get my head back into like where I was on this fucking
Oh
thing.
my god, you said you had
What was the
something
last
and then I
thing
had to go
Asmodeus
do
said?
something.
Yeah,
No,
well,
before that, what was the fucking thing?
it's easier to
Talking about
flow
using game
sentences
change.
if you know what you're responding to.
So he was just saying that
Right.
the
That would cause
issue
another
with
issue.
yeah, that would cause another issue for you. He doesn't care much for other changelings, but he knows that you like using your power. And it's not like you can just suddenly just say, well, I can use my power, but other changelings can't, because then changelings will
That
want to
would be
revolt.
favoritism or double standards. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
It's cool. Favoritism works.
It's better to apologize when they're okay with it than to not apologize when they're not okay with it, you know? Better safe than sorry.
Dude, if that was the case, people would be apologizing a whole bunch. But that just don't fucking happen in this
Yeah,
game.
well, the thing is, my brain has made me a coward, so I have to apologize, or
A
else
coward?
I fear everything.
You fear everything.
That might be an over-exaggeration, but, you know.
Ryder, what do you think of? Oh, it doesn't matter. What do you think of me having Silver propose that changeling should not be in disguise anyway when inside the military, unless on duty or on a mission?
Well,
Changelings being able to infiltrate the barracks would be an issue because I was able to meet with 4 of the officers, I think it was.
you met with the officer of the day with paperwork that clearly stated who you were, and they didn't scrutinize it.
Indicated.
Yep, they didn't.
I believe it was
They just trusted it 100%.
Because it had a signature of a guard who had already done what they believe was the due diligence of knowing.
Ryder, I thought this whole angle because like you already had make the fucking inquisitors, the judges.
Yep, and as soon as I make that, you decide to not use them at all.
That's when you get when I'm not fucking actually thinking. Now I'm trying to think. But yeah, no, I want to go and get us that way. At the very least, I mean, I ain't fucking like that. Spin us that way. Changeling shouldn't be in disguise when inside sensitive areas.
How will we know who is a changeling without setting it up so that changelings will have to have some sort of paper with them? Won't that feel like
Papers.
discrimination? Because of
Wait,
something.
what?
So Asmodeus will say, though in a perfect world people wouldn't want to try and pull this, don't forget that at any time anyone can pull the race card.
Meta, is there a race card if it's between two different types of changelings, like Rage Hive, Terror Hive, and stuff?
Yes.
You tell me, Asian man.
Mm.
Is there multiple types of Asians? Or just one?
That is a very good point. Also, you forget that you're the only non-Asian here.
Exactly. In fact, I am more British than I am anything else, so... Well,
You're
actually,
also
I'm
German.
Aussie. I'm most Aussie, but past Aussie, I am British, because my mum came from Britain, so...
Directly? Like
Yes.
first generation?
Yes.
Oh damn! What'd she get arrested for?
No, it was my nan who decided to move us, so... Ask my poppy who is dead. Go on.
Yeah.
Summon the spirits.
I summon
Like-
the spirit of Max.
Of
What
Max.
did you? I summoned
Just
the
like I
spirit
can
of...
just go ahead and ask my dead great-grandmother great-grandfather probably, why they abandoned their surname and moved to Hawaii.
Because fuck Japan. It is like as much as I love Japan, it is a shithole country. There is
I mean,
no
they
resources.
did get out in like a primo time because it was like it was probably just a little bit before World War I started, or shortly after. I don't fucking remember when it was.
Like Japan has never been a land of peace until literally modern day after World War II. Like they have never been a land of fucking peace at all. Even under
Even
Nobunaga,
then,
they only unite. He
These
only
days
united
they are
all of them
very
so
much
it
the
stopped
land of
warring.
fucking peace, thanks to the copious amounts of hentai.
there is actually no fucking at all. That's why their birth rates are down.
It's actually the land of imaginary fucking peace because their birth rate's in massive decline, and there are people in their government that want to import migrants to subsidize that.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm,
if they
I'm,
that
I'm
is
not
just
joking about that.
very
if they
small
can
amount
pay
of
for my
people, though.
medical bills, I'll move.
What fucking medical bills? It's Japan. I don't think they have privatized healthcare.
No, they do have privatized healthcare. They both have a
But
basic
they
public
also,
and a privatized one.
yeah.
Similar to
But
the
you
U.S.,
can.
except theirs is not as
The
fucking
U.S. doesn't
because you
have
don't
any
have
kind of
mega.
fucking public healthcare
Yeah, it
aside
does.
from
No, they
like
do.
homeless shelters.
There is free healthcare in America, but you have to wait
Yeah,
8
limited
fucking years for
availability.
anything.
No, that's
Well,
Canada.
That
Wait, no,
that's
you're
the
wrong.
UK.
No, I'm wrong.
Canada, your drugs are
Canada,
cheaper than
when you have any
Elsa.
medical issue, they tell you to kill yourself.
Yeah, the public Medicare is being Medicaid. Limited availability is the key there. Limited time to enroll every single time I see those stupid fucking ads.
Anyway,
It's FOMO. It's just FOMO.
Yeah, well,
so basically, getting back on the tangent after I made one of the most racially motivated things I've ever said, which is just like, if another changeling goes after another changeling, and my first answer was, I don't know, Asian boy, tell me.
uh,
God, I'm going to hell.
we all are, dude. We're all here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to hell. Enjoy your eternal punishment.
I mean, I apparently already have been. Solar Spark has at least.
Your internal punishment is having to deal with hidden.
Oh god, that would be terrible.
That would be fucking horrifying.
At least
Even for
everyone is in
you?
agreement.
Yeah, why do you think I would want a fucking pansexual around me? I got a lot of pots and pans in my house, motherfucker. I like to cook sometimes. I don't want you fucking that shit.
I'm talking about hidden.
I don't want
the
to pull out a
bard,
fucking hidden
not
the
hidden
bard.
as in you.
Oh, that. I don't know if that's better or worse, honestly.
It's definitely
That'd be
worse.
worse.
Because now he has
Mm.
access to spells.
Wait, who has
Well,
access to
true enough.
spells?
Hidden the Bard, aka hidden, but like in D&D.
My first campaign
It's-
character.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, getting back to it, Asmodeus has said that in a perfect world that would work, but unfortunately there were those who would play the race card, or it would end up dividing the people. They will follow you to hell and back, but they will not subjugate people of their yet. You'll still need a few more things on your side to do that sort of thing.
Thing.
Subjugate.
Evidence.
I feel like it's
Fabricated
better
or
off just
real
to like.
to make the people believe that that a race has to be has to follow certain
I mean,
things.
I feel like everything is becoming too complicated right now.
Yeah, well, that's
This is what
Silver
happens when you
is.
fucking run a town.
This is what Silver had everything he needed. He had a group of people who were going to start finding those who are going against his vision, and then he decided to go against his own vision.
the thing is, there's an Occam's razor solution to this, but I hesitate to say it lest others.
Just say it.
Just fucking make an announcement that you can't sign people's autograph.
Or just let
No, that
Come up
one's
with
not
some.
big an issue.
Hang on. Yes.
How about this? Just go back
It's
to the
the
plan
reason you
with.
did this in the fucking first place.
Yeah, I also didn't fucking think halfway through.
Okay, just let Asmodeus handle this, like he said before. Things will be a lot more simpler.
Simpler.
He likes my shitty crab.
Wait, what?
My shitty crab.
Oh, fuck, I have acid reflux.
What the fuck are you drawing?
That's
It's a
half
Kermit
crab,
the
half
Frog
turtle.
neck for
That was like
legs.
Kermit. Yeah.
Hey, Kermit the Crab's here.
Each Kermit the Crab here.
If Mr. Krabs and Kermit had kid.
Oh, Christ. Thanks for giving me that image.
What the fuck are you drawing?
Here. No,
Putting Kermit's body on under the crab.
It's a head crab.
Boy.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm beginning.
So are you gonna continue on with your convoluted schemes, or are you gonna just like simplify and just hand it over to Asmodeus to deal with it? The complicated route or the simple route? Your choice.
Well, it's already fucking complicated.
I wonder why.
Oh yeah, because I didn't fucking go and plan out all last session.
You didn't plan it all last session. Don't fucking say shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when I'm fucking tired. I just fucking go off instinct.
If your instinct is to burn everything to the ground, I think you need some mental health. Not mental
Was he
health,
burning
just
anything?
mental health.
When was burning everything to the ground? But forward.
All of your fucking work is basically burnt to the ground.
Damn, does that mean I should just kill off this character?
No, because you're trying to fix a problem that can easily be fixed by others, but you want to fix it yourself because main character syndrome.
No, he's too prideful. Get
Ah!
get
I've now made Kermit the Crab underneath Kermit the Head Crab.
Both abominations to any kind of nature they may appear in.
Actually, this gives me an idea.
Alexa, turn off.
Kermit the Frog slash Mr. Krabs.
Oh, please don't.
Mr. Kermit,
Mm,
what are the crab? What are Miss Piggy patties made of?
uh,
Miss Piggy slash Sandy Cheeks fusion. I wonder how I'd draw that.
that's even worse.
No, it would have to be Mrs. Puff.
Oh, I can draw a spiky pig.
And again, it keeps getting worse. Fucking hell.
You're welcome.
I'm actually getting fucking chills from how terrible these ideas are.
Yeah, and the worst part is I can draw them.
Stop.
Oh no. I
Stop
hope
it.
you
Get
don't.
some help. I now drew that one fucking thing from that one Simpsons episode.
Oh,
That
Kawaii
looks like
Simpson.
Homer Simpson.
That is Homer Simpson, except Japanese.
Oh.
You probably didn't watch that. You're
I
too
think
young.
Homer's dead fun now.
He
Dude.
did fight in Nam, along with Burns.
Ah, man. Dude,
And
Dash
World War
had a
II.
Dash had a fucking massive Simpsons kick in, like, I don't even know when. So there's a chance that I've seen. God damn it! I can't talk low or else the mic won't pick it up. There's a chance that I've seen it.
Writer DM.
Also, it probably became a meme, so I would have seen it anyway. If it was a meme between 2013 and now, I've probably seen it. Yeah. Those. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, it's too vague of a search term to fucking bother looking. Here.
Alright, so um
I feel like Silver has this taken care of with the whole conversation with him, so I'm probably just gonna back myself out.
Has this taken care of?
Anyway,
I don't know.
This has not been taken care of.
no, it hasn't been taken
Asmodeus
care
has
of.
been has been
Stonewall.
borderline shouting at him, and Silverpipe has not been giving the most convincing responses.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how balding is Silver Pride making Asmodeus?
Asmodeus
Balding or
isn't bald.
malding?
Coke,
Oh.
sieve, mold.
He might be malding. I'm not sure about balding though.
Oh, how much stress he's dealing, he could go bald.
I think it's
Asmodeus is
more
not.
anger.
Asmodeus is not stressing. He is very much confused as to what the fuck has happened to this individual who was very calculated in his decisions.
Not only is he confused,
Ordinarily.
the players are confused, the PCs confused, the NPCs are confused, even the enemies themselves are confused.
You
Is
see,
that
the
my
thing
own
is,
asshole?
yeah, it's weird because I play best when running on instincts. Best, quote unquote. Particularly because when I actually think ahead, I end up imagining it going a certain way, and then that gets stuck in my head. So I just get stuck, essentially. So we definitely have very different play styles. I would say the improvisation route is a whole lot better for D&D. Most of the time. Mm.
Anyway, Asmodeus will say, look, you seem to be under some sort of impression that this can be fixed through just throwing around things like that. No, it needs just a little bit different usage. I've got a few ideas. You just get that person you want to talk to here, and I'll do the rest. I'll take care of the cover up, and you just take care of the whole spy situation. You think you can do that?
Ugh, things actually can fucking work for once. Yeah. Server's just going to say yes.
Was that?
We move on to solar.
Zola. The individual stirs after a few hours. He sees you there.
I'm pretty sure I was on the bench outside.
Ah, right, the individual stirs. As you were asked to return, as you said you wanted to talk to him.
Yes.
As you return, he seems to be looking around a little bit frantically for something.
Hmm. I'm trying to think of how to move forward with this.
Come on, music. You can lock in. Lock in.
There are a few other options, and most of them don't really lock out any of the other options. It's just all about how I want this to result, I guess. Basically, which combination of these options would result in the best, for lack of a better choice of words, result, for a solar spark. Go with that. So as he's frantically looking around, I will say, looking for this, as I hold up the, whatever it was. Been a week.
Golden band.
Yeah, that's a good descriptor for it.
Give that back. That's not yours. I could have you arrested for this.
Yes,
You hold no
well,
rank. You hold no power. You are but a civilian in this area. Hand that back, and I might be lenient and let you go.
Solar Spark wishes to see you.
Solar
I,
spark.
fuck, you know.
No,
Silver
exactly.
You
Solar
fucking
spark
know
wishes
what
to
I
see.
Silver
He's right
Pride
there.
wishes to see you. I will not be returning it until after that meeting. I'm sure you can understand why.
I'm sure you can understand why taking an officer's property is punishable.
Well,
After what just happened, I feel like you, of all people, would want to keep the peace. Hand it back to me.
yes. Well,
And you won't be put in the brig.
would you like to discuss this in the town hall?
You have no power in this. You have no power in this location. Return it to me now, and you won't find yourself put away.
I show this to anyone and describe what it is, and it will be you without any power here.
Mm-hmm. Go on then.
Intimidation or persuasion?
Uh, intimidation.
Hog. It makes no difference. I don't even know
With
why I asked.
disadvantage, sadly, considering that the events that just happened have given him cause to believe that everyone is a buffoon in upper power.
Yeah. 15.
15.
A
Return it
yeah.
to me.
very low.
Who's gonna believe you? After that charade, I have a pretty good idea on who it was. And if people like Asmodeus and Silver Pride are gonna let them walk around, then there's a chance that I'll just pack up and just leave. Because I don't want to work under someone like that. And that is my
For a
personal
second,
property. I was given
for a
that as a present. Would you want your presents taken from you?
well,
Hmm. Wait, I have a question. What do you know about the whole IM thing? I forgot.
I took it to Harold Sales to identify it, so I know exactly what it is.
Wait, what is it again?
I do not remember. I know what it does. It lets you cast a spell.
Oh, glibness.
Yeah, but I do not remember what it was called.
Yes, and also
Glibness.
they say that it was extremely expensive, more expensive than anyone could even consider being given as a gift, right?
No, for a guard to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was something like this, like the Band of the Silver Tongue.
Still, he cannot leave. He still is under suspicions already. With Silver, so if he did try to
So,
leave,
return my property, and I won't have you thrown in the brig. Do you think that the guards would be lenient on you because you're friends with Silver? I don't think that they would be. You're not Silver. Silver's made it very apparent that he runs the show. None of you have made your voices known very well.
You were unconscious for it, but Silva said, plain as day, as he was leaving, that he wished to see you.
Right, and I want that band back. And I will get that band back either with you in the
And you
brig.
know exactly why I don't want to give it to you, don't you?
It's because you don't like letting people have their own property. Pampered rich ponies like you always do that.
uh, Meta, I am giggling to myself while hearing that and looking at my money.
you can always just say, uh, you can always try to bring in, like, you need not have him affecting any sort of, I forgot what Silver did before. What was that thing he did?
What specifically are you referring to?
It's the thing that he tried to get the truth out of him, but
Zone of truth.
Zone of truth?
Also, what
yes.
do you mean before Silver left he wanted to see me?
That
retard.
I am not clued into. However, he was rather adamant about it.
I didn't see him anywhere. Did he come to deal with the perpetrator?
Something of the sort.
Right. You're gonna have to roll me a deception on that.
Yeah,
You
okay.
don't have disadvantage on this because
Yeah, because he is actively convinced. I, myself, was mistaken. He said, if that's who I think it is. So I thought that he had deduced that it was Silver.
he thought it was Game
Shouldn't.
Changer. Because remember, he was one of the
Right,
originals.
he was there.
Yeah.
You do realize the whole thing is I'm going to spin it that I have Game Changer employed and he is still about in the town.
No, he doesn't
Yeah.
realize that because you haven't run that by him because he's not with you.
I cannot act on that as Solar Spark because I am good at D&D and not using meta information.
Anyway.
No, but you were also there when Game Changer was there.
Oh no.
But I do not know that that is your
Insight.
plan. Please roll low. Why are my rolls so shit lately?
You have such
I've
high
only rolled
numbers with such low
Yeah.
rolls.
Well,
So
I've only rolled
he will
twice and
nod.
they're 15, 16.
So.
Yeah, I
Alright.
have a question.
Well, in that case, hand me back my property and I shall go see him.
I have a question.
Can I roll an insight on
If you
how much he trusts Silver?
Sure.
You think those numbers are absurd? Well, this is only one more, but still. Motherfucker!
Yeah, I have a question. Were you with him when he was unconscious?
Yes. Well, for a little bit. How
How
do you
long
think I
was he
got that ring?
unconscious? Was he unconscious for a long time?
I don't know.
Yeah, a few hours. He knocked himself
Oh.
out.
Then why, I have a question. What if you had suspicions on him? Why didn't you use detect thoughts on him?
Because I didn't
Because,
think of that.
yeah,
Oh,
you can still
alright.
use detect thoughts without him realizing, because detect thoughts on surface level doesn't show much
Oh,
more.
really?
Yeah, it's when you try and delve deeper that they realize that you tried to do it. Says so in the spell description.
Huh? I don't think I used it. Oh no, but only one. And so I shall cast detect thoughts on him.
Alright. His surface thoughts are as follows. You lying sack of shit. I can't believe that your leader is this incompetent to have not have just directly contacted me and bring me in to try and get me. Instead, he tried to go all hidden, like CEO
Damn.
and try and do stuff like that.
Ryder, I still have the option. Don't tempt me.
So out of
Mm,
it seems like he's so out of touch with the place he's built that he doesn't even know how to run a military. It's as if he's better at being a businessman than anything else, and should leave the military stuff up to the military people. And also, god damn it, I want my present back. That was given to me by Greed himself.
mm.
Sorry, by Mammon
New. This
himself.
is new information for Silver Prize.
He then says, well, I've given him enough
Fuck,
time.
Solar
I'm go.
Spark. God damn
He
it.
said, well, I've given him enough time. And I am now going to call for the guards to get my property back.
And I'm going to shush.
How are you gonna shush him?
Put my hoof on his mouth.
Alright. Just make sure that you know that you're in the infirmary area.
Mm-hmm.
And that there are other ones in here, so just make sure that you know that.
Okay, Meta. I thought you were gonna get. I thought you gotta be like all smug, finding out who it is, and say,
in
man.
in
Uh,
within the surface forts, he thinks, great. Another clown is in the military base, and they're about to get themselves disgraced.
um, I am going to cast message.
Alright.
Um,
To whom?
huh?
To whom?
Just
To
notice.
the guard.
To the guard?
Yes, the one that I'm talking to.
The one you're talking to, right.
That was yeah.
Probably about as bad as mine.
Um, hey, I'm flying by the seat of my pants as I always do. This is how I normally act.
Yeah, I
This is
know.
how I
yeah,
normally act. I'm scared of everything, but I'm about to make this motherfucker scared of more things than just everything.
yeah. Um,
I'm just waiting for you to say, do you want to know what hell looks like?
That is not the exact wording, but I was going to threaten the going to hell in my message. I just have to plan
I
it
know.
out.
Yep, I know my players almost too well. Almost. Those wild cards like
Mm.
last week.
I thought you were gonna use the whole like noble persona thing and just say, "Who's this Mammon?" Just to
No,
startle him out of his mind. Use
this is
intimidation
something that
tactics.
needs to remain private. Else, well, the whole fact that I know about Mammon now is leverage that I only have if only I and him know the Mammon thing. So if I were
Yeah,
to say it out loud with others around, that would remove all my leverage.
true. But we do now know we
Mostly,
have
I
someone
could.
with the in with the was it the god agree or demon god agree?
Huh?
The sin
Mammon's the
of
greed,
greed.
right? Sin of greed.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm surprised you haven't just simply cast sleep on him
Uh,
and then send a
then,
message over to help move him over to the hall and see, and then just unsleep, interrogate, ba bing ba boom. Like I was
to
patiently waiting to.
quote SAO, that is a brilliant plan that I wish I had thought of earlier. SAO abridged, say.
Oh, it doesn't sound like it sounds like just a simple basic plan.
Dude, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. And also, you're distracting me from fucking thinking of an actual message to write.
Oh yeah.
Fucking. Um.
Oh wait, is my character wandering right now?
Did you leave?
Yeah, I said my character leaves because apparently those two have things covered or something. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that.
That's fair.
Where I never said where I left, so I don't know where.
You're
Where
a
would a good
wanderer.
place? Oh,
Don't sing it too loud or else you might get copyright struck.
hey,
No, see, when I said you're a wanderer, the first thing that came in my head had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, well, I think
Wonder.
of the whole fucking copyright strike debacle
Hey,
of a
do you want me to
particular
head over to you, dude?
mod review YouTube channel.
Do you want me to head over to you?
Not particularly, actually.
Okay.
Uh, consider this me having um, the overconfidence of Solar Spark, but I do think that this would wrap the situation up if I say the right things.
Oh, I'm just gonna find Harold Salesman.
Uh, we'll get to you without sales in a moment. I'm waiting for that
I wonder.
message.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. So, fun fact about message is, uh, from the looks of it, yeah, no, length limit.
Just a, just a, just a limit in distance.
Yeah. So, in comparison to sending, there are two pros and one con. Pros are no limit on message length, no spell slot consumption. Con is 120 feet of range.
Art
Wait, what spell are
second
you talking
con
about?
takes up a cantrip slot.
It's not a con for me,
Not
but
a con for you,
yeah,
but
normally.
it is a con normally, so don't.
Eh, As far as applicability to my character, only one con.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
How will it be a con since he knows all the spells?
What?
Like, doesn't he know like every spell with that whole feat thing?
Yeah,
Uh,
like you.
well, we have knowledge of all class spells as stated by the description of the boon.
So wouldn't like a slot be like not much of a con considering we can always swap
Yes,
out with one another?
we don't even
I'm
have to swap
talking
them out.
about regular. Anyway,
Regularly, it would be a con because you don't. Every class gets a limited amount of cantrips, and no class can switch them out. Not even
Oh, okay.
sorcerers or wizards.
alright.
Um. Okay.
Where will you be sending this, by the way, so that I can see it?
I was just gonna say it.
Alright. I don't know when I'm going to bed tonight. All I know is that I won't be waking up early tomorrow.
I'm
I
teaching
hope
my
you wake
sis-
up.
I'm teaching my sister how to make
I hope
Italian
I
food.
don't.
Oh well, I wouldn't be able to. Then we wouldn't be able to complete the D&D game.
Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Mm. I mean, it seems like
I
all
mean, hey,
losses
we
for
still got
me
Wynn's fucking campaign.
coming up. We've
It
had a
can't be
session.
all that bad. I mean,
We've had
Ryder's
a
giving
session
him a vote of
point
confidence.
0.
Yeah, but I'd give out anyone who's got a fucking pulse for vote of confidence.
Even me.
Yes.
Creates D&D
Oh,
create an item that creates confidence.
If you
it disappears
tried to
confidence.
make it, if you tried to make a D&D game, I would be like, hell yeah, here, do you need any assets? I'll give you a fucking helping hand for your first game.
The
My
thing
own,
is,
yeah,
I'm fantastic with
Alexa said it's
ideas.
time for 20 minutes.
I'm just absolutely terrible at following through with any of them. So,
Hi, welcome to my world as well.
I'm more suited to making character tokens rather than
So here's the thing, right? There has been 8 different ending bad guys for this campaign. All of them have been recycled except for one. The rest have just been put into limbo.
and most of the enemies we fought are literally recycled images of me drawing Nigel Thornberry.
You know how hard it is to make fucking character tokens?
Not really.
Not very hard. It's just really fucking time consuming to go and get different pieces of art for characters that are gonna last only fucking 3 hours.
hmm.
I think it's different for me.
Well, if you want to go and sell your services by going and making boss art,
I think I had a thing in one of my flash drives that had like
Hmm.
mob spawns like like regular D&D mob spawns. for a writer, but I can't find where the flash drive is. I have 17
Smooth.
flash drives.
Do you want me to just make you a fucking folder in my Dropbox account? Because I still got like that fucking 8 terabyte storage, dude.
Eh, I'm okay.
I'm done with my thing.
Alright, cool.
So Solar Spike, being rather annoyed at this point, will message him saying, "I have had it up to here with all your bullshit. Now follow me to Silver Pride, lest I reveal your connection to Mammon, or show you where my fire came from."
Roll me an intimidation check. The second part, not the first part.
What?
Oh, what the fuck?
I typed
Roll that.
3 ones. Shit.
Reroll.
23. Well, thank fuck I didn't get that too.
Let's roll their insight. Because,
Shouldn't he get advantage because he was gonna say the secret of Mammon?
no.
I did technically make 2 threats,
The secret of Mammon, he doesn't
both of
fucking...
which would be...
He doesn't believe that anyone would believe that, considering that shit just went down. Earlier. Alright. He believes that, you would willingly murder him before Silver could talk to him.
Not sure it would be the first time, but I have terrible memory.
He doesn't know that you have access to all spells so that you can bring him back after killing him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't actually think of that either.
actually, that's actually a new way to torture someone.
Also, I do not have the money for it anyway.
Anyway,
Don't worry, we'll
so
get out of the pocket.
with that, some more guards make their way over.
At
Right,
which
we're
point
ready
I
to
will
escort.
I will also remove my hoof
Yep.
from
We're ready
his
to
mouth.
escort you off the premise. Sola, you have had your time to talk to them. They will be... Oh, they seem to be up now. Are you ready to go? They just nod their heads slowly. Alright, we will escort both of you off the premise, and we will see you when you return.
As I shall walk out the tent with my head held high.
We shall follow.
And I will go to the town hall.
Alright, Atsuki. Where are you heading?
No, am I? Oh, so I'm not at Harold Cells.
Alright, cool. You make it to Harold Sales.
Oh, okay.
Welcome, valued customer, to the amazing, the wonderful, the elusive Harold Sales. How can I help you in my emporium of the weird and wonderful?
Do you have anything that can super grow something to their full size?
To their full size? Well, I have potions that can do that, but I unfortunately don't think I could sell anything else.
It's
I have...
something that grows. I want to grow a tree sapling up to a very big tree.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone who's ever used a potion of Storm Giant's growth to do so.
Oh wait, really? Storm giants grow.
It
What does
may
that do?
have interesting things. What does it do? Well, long ago, my friend, giant creatures roamed the land. These creatures were rumored to be able to reach high into the clouds and bring down lightning upon their foes. These creatures were colossal in size and were rumored to be changelings nonetheless, with huge wings.
Ah,
What is left of them now is scattered throughout the deserts of the untamed lands, where their corpses are harvested for a small amount of their being. which is then used to create these potions of storm giant growth.
Oh. So what does the giant growth do with again?
If someone was
Does it
to consume this, they could get to a monstrous size, truly gargantuan. If you were to pour it on the plant, I am not sure what it would do.
would it be permanent to the plant?
I am not sure. It is not permanent for those who usually drink it. It lasts for only but a minute.
Hmm. How much? How much for it?
10,000 gold. But
Ah,
for
dang
you,
it!
9,000.
I'm 8,000 short. So dang it.
Well, that is a shame.
Do
Anything
you have
else you
anything
wish?
else?
I have but a smaller version of that. It is, however, 400 gold. It
400.
would not do such as grandiose. Only but a large size. Nothing too big, nothing too small.
Okay. Sure, I'll take it.
Alright. As he puts
So,
a potion of growth on the table.
all right, potion. Oh, it's called potion of growth.
Yes.
Wait, do I have that?
Motherfucker.
Fucking
Oh,
hoarder.
give me a
Yeah,
second. I
you
need to check
would
if I.
have plant growth.
Oh, I will have plain growth, but this is the
Plant.
smaller potion. Oh, plant growth.
Yeah.
So it's called plant growth.
Check it, look it up.
What?
Look up plant growth.
Do I have that potion?
It is not a
Oh wait, no,
potion,
that's
it is a spell.
What is this? I do believe. Was it Titanic Strength? Perhaps you're getting those two confused. Was
oh.
that in the other campaign though?
Wait,
What do
can
you
I
mean the other
recite
campaign?
my? Am I allowed
Plant
to
growth is
recite
a
my choice?
3rd level spell.
Wait, can I
Uh,
recite my choice then, or is that too late?
You can say that you're not really able to buy either.
Okay, I'll say I'm
I'd
not.
be
So
lying.
plant growth, this spell channels vitality into a plant, into plants in a specific area. There are 2 possible uses for this spell, granting either immediate or long-term benefits. If you cast this spell using one action, choose a point of range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on a point become thick and overgrown. A creature moves through this must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot. It can, however, expend 8 hours. An area of size within the spell's area being affected. If you cast a spell of radios, you enrich the land. All plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 1 year. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested.
Hmm, well, it looks like I don't have enough. Actually, can I sell you something? This has been in my inventory for a long time.
What
Wait,
are
can you
you
can you?
trying to sell?
This is a gold ring I got from a hag ring that was eating children.
A what?
Wait. I have a question. Is it Meta? Is it pronounced hag raven or?
What the fuck else would it be pronounced as?
Oh, because wait, hag raven. Oh, that's a Skyrim term.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, it was born in D&D, and they fucking reused it for Skyrim. It's like 2 existing words put together.
Oh, it's a night hag.
Ah,
Oh,
ah. But
yeah.
hag
Sorry.
ravens are definitely based off of D&D, though. Just like the dragons.
Yeah, I can see that. So, anyways, can I sell this ring?
Does it say how much it's worth?
It's a gold ring with inlay to my love.
I'm afraid it's not a magic item, so that is not something that I can take from you.
Hmm.
I buy and sell magic items for all who can buy and sell their own. But that is
See.
not a magic item, sir. That is but a ring.
Oh dang.
You know, I just saw the stupidest Google autocomplete.
Hmm. Well, I guess I have to call it that. Hey, unless should I sell this or no? The anti-magic shield, 3rd level and down. Wait, can I still cast spells if I'm holding a shield?
Are
Was
you
the
proficient
Hexblade hit?
in a shield?
Or
It's an anti-magic shield, 3rd level and
Are you
down.
proficient in a shield?
Yes.
Then
if it's
you
a
should be able to, but if you have something else, then you wouldn't be able to if you're wielding two things.
Okay.
unless it's a packed weapon, in which case that would be an arcane focus that you can cast through.
I see.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll be on my way then. Have a nice day, though.
Of course, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Please, if you
Well,
ever have the fortune of selling anything that is of a magical variety, please come back to my Emporium of the Weird and Wonderful, where you can not only buy and sell your magic items, but also be left with a smile on your face. He says with a smile on his.
that's a nice
No happy
person.
endings though.
Okay, I head over to the safe house where I left the sapling, and
Was
would
it
it
a
be a bad
sapling or was
idea
it a
to
seed?
wait, what?
Wasn't it a seed, not a
So I
sapling?
put it in a pot, and Ryder earlier said it was starting to bud.
Oh, okay.
So
Must have been playing Minesweeper.
wait, would it be a bad idea
Good.
to use the plant growth on it indoors?
What?
If I were to cast a plant growth on a plant indoors, would that damage the inside of the house?
I don't know. What? Check
Okay,
the
I actually
spell
don't.
and think about that. As Silver,
Hmm.
the door
Yes.
opens and you see Solar Spark, who looks very sure of himself, with what seems to be a Diary of a Wimpy Kid version of a pony.
Bat
I'd like
pony.
to establish this before anything else happens that I have already reverted to my normal form, that of the large changeling.
Yep.
And
You can see that he this this bat seems like they've got a 1,000-yard stare going as well.
and as I'm entering, I'm also going to message Silver Pride saying it will work on him this time.
My god. Stop fucking tempting me. I will happily leave this character in writer's hands as I go.
Wait, what categorizes as overgrown? I think it's
What are you
overgrown
leaving in
tree.
my hands?
Silver Pride,
Why?
Why?
because I'll just quit the game out of fucking straight stupidity of last session.
Really?
Yeah. Eventually, I get a point where I realize how much of a fuck up that is, and if it keeps getting fucking hammered, I just say fuck it. Not worth
Look, you
fucking
can
continuing. And since I
drop
can't
that
save
I
this
some,
wasn't meaning to say anything about your incompetence. I was merely wishing to comment on this particular bat pony's stubbornness.
Alright. You're a Die of Destiny, right, Silver? You didn't end
what?
up using it? You
What?
didn't end up using your Die of Destiny.
No, I did for when we
Yeah.
turn it into Empire.
Alright.
Yes, because I had really fucking shit rolls. I rolled, I think it was like a 2 and a fucking 6.
As this is
Even
my
on
birth
Precision
month,
Weapon.
I will give everyone a choice.
Hmm?
This choice is to, if you're all in agreement with it, retcon to the point where Silver decides to leave the house and you all wake up. Or
Can't do that because then it just makes it happen in another reality like you did in the first campaign.
no, you just all wake up.
No, because that was done with an in-universe character. This is just
He's
writer
pretty much
making
giving us an
It was
undo
an
button
in-universe
like Baldur's
character
Gate, right?
making a deal with our player characters in the first campaign.
Are you
This
doing
is
like a
writer
save type
making a
point
deal
like in
with us.
Baldur's Gate?
This is a one-time thing that I am offering if people want to do this, because Silver, you are not.
Mostly because he doesn't want to fucking, you know.
We are too far into the campaign for me to have you be able to make a new character. And no offense to you two chuckle fucks. Atsuki, you are most of the time zoned out.
What?
Exactly.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, what? I was...
That's
Wait,
the
wait.
point.
You proved his point
What
just
point?
then.
Wait, what?
Atsuki, I said
You
no
were
offense to you
zoned out.
chuckle fucks, but to you, Atsuki, you're zoned out half the time. And then you're just like, what?
Why am I
Because you
being
were
brought?
zoned out.
Anyway, what about this chuckle
And
fuck right
as
here?
for you, you're scared of everything. So I would
Most
100% believe that you would have too much anxiety to take the spotlight for anything. You work better as as playing with a
It
duet sort of
would
style.
it would be difficult starting off. However, the thing is,
You're more of an enabler than you are the center of attention.
I was the closest thing we had to a leader in the other campaign because it was, yeah, not a very good situation.
I was a
So-
leader before you.
Because
It
it
was
was
horrible.
literally just me, Game Changer, and Natsuki, and those two are definitely not going to be leaders.
I was this close to
So,
strangling him.
and
that
then
is
we have
also why,
Never, who
that
is
is
not
like
here
how
enough
I ended
to
up.
be a leader, and then Blitzkrieg, who is just never here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, I have a question.
I have been a leader, and being a leader is why I'm so talkative now.
If we were to like go back, will we be removed from the equation? Will me and music have to talk the whole?
ev-
You will all remember what happened, but the reset button will be pressed and it will be that morning again, but like it will be as if that was part of the dreams you had.
Wait, does that mean that me and music have to talk to his friend again?
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck. Can we just say that that went exactly the same way?
Yep.
Because I don't want to bother roleplaying
Uh,
again.
I also need to ask Silver permission to grow a tree in the center of town.
Anyway,
Winston,
do
you
it to
hardly
that tree?
pronounced the V, and the
I
I
want to
sounded like a
grow a
no.
god.
otherwise, Silverbrad, you can do what all the D&D characters I've played have done and take it on the chin. Sometimes we just do one
I'm
thing
trying to
that's...
take it on the chin. Hammering it over my fucking head, I don't like.
Okay,
I
well,
wasn't hammering it over your head.
do we want
just want-
to...
Not your misdeeds, at least.
take a break this week and come back next week?
That's still not going to change it.
Is this going to be echoing in your head?
I mean, you literally just did that whole fucking surf stuff thing.
Well, it's not for nothing. This is a learning curve for us.
Anyway. Literally right now, it's only the inner circle who know what has happened, and they can all sweep it under the rug for you, Silver. You literally don't need to do anything, but let other competent people do competent things. Unless, of course,
Yep.
you feel like you want to be the one who's dealing with it, because then it becomes more convoluted for you.
This is why I
Silver
like watching
Pride.
single player games because
It's
then it's just on my
it's a
decision.
fight between player and player character. I've been through many of those.
It's not a fight between player
The
characters. It's
Silver
a fight
Pride
between
would
players and
probably want
NPCs.
to. Silver Pride probably would want to be the one to do it, because then he'd know how it's being done as it's being done. Hidden, however, is not in the right headspace to come up with anything like that.
Yeah,
So
this might just this meme might just be
Alexa, set a
the
timer
best
for
thing
15
to
minutes.
send for this. But just imagine that just
Imagine
imagine
what?
Caesar's Legion is your town.
Oh god.
Well, it's a pretty apt comparison.
Time to crucify some people. Who's first? I'm actually tempted. Can we actually crucify someone?
I mean,
We'd have to
how the
have
hell would
probable
you do a
cause.
crucifixion
Actually,
on a
you're right. How
pony?
would you crucify a bipedal creature?
Quadrupedal?
Yeah, how? I mean,
You
quadrupedal
would
creature.
just crucify them like you would with a bipedal creature.
Yeah, but it's gotta be so hard to bend it. Like,
Crucifixions have also not been invented yet, so
oh god, we could be actually
it'd have
We
to
we could,
come.
we could straight up go Vlad the Impaler, but I think that might be a little too evil on the nose.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would have to come
But
from a truly evil mind, like beyond lawful evil. Um, in order
wait.
to invent something like that.
Would it be a chaotic
Either of
evil?
those. Please don't be chaotic evil. We'd have to kill you.
Oh,
if you were neutral, I think you already are neutral evil. If you're neutral, that because we know you're not going to go off then in 5 seconds.
Are they? I thought they were too neutral.
yeah, I'm true neutral, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Still,
He's annoyed because he's not. Well, he's not evil yet.
Yeah, I'm cute and be not cute. Well, anyways, do you want to pull the whole reset button thing?
That is the only offer I have on the table that will be able to basically mean that everything that is being beaten over your head right now, Silver,
Which I still say
disappears.
isn't being
But
beaten over.
you will be But all of you will remember it.
Alright, I'm okay with that. I just need to ask Silver for permission to put a tree in the middle of the town. Essentially, he will have a god.
What? Why the hell would Silver want a god?
I don't know. If he has a god that he can control.
why the hell would Silver want to give up authority and power to a god?
No, you're not
This
giving
is
up.
like
You're
North
controlling
Korea,
a.
dude.
Oh my god.
This is like
You're
North Korea, got dude. There
creating
can be
a
no
deity.
beings above the supreme leader.
You'll be creating a deity through yourself.
However, yeah, North Korea thingamabob.
There can be no beings above the supreme leader, else people question your validity as a leader. If there's someone above you, why the hell aren't they leading? You know? That's why North Korea is doing it, at least.
Okay, so yeah, Silver.
Fuck, I don't know. Sure.
Alright.
You two vote on it.
Uh,
It's majority vote anyway.
Well, I'm up for it.
I
and
vote
I just
against
wanted.
it. You're the tiebreaker. That's why we asked you.
Yeah, you're
No.
tied.
Oh God, no, don't do this, because then he'll make me the tiebreaker by saying I can't
Oh, God.
choose.
This would be fun. Do it. Push the responsibility over to right here.
Don't
Make
do
him.
it. I will.
What-
Don't do it, please.
What's,
I am
what's he gonna
giving.
do? Give you
I
10
am
damage?
giving. I am giving a chance for you all to be able to be like, well, that was a fun shenanigan time, and now we're getting back to what we're getting back to what we were doing.
Are you
Don't-
going? I have to ask a question before I decide. Are you going to hold the fact that we saved scummed on this one time?
This is the thing is that this is a little birthday thing that I'm gonna do, and the consequences, there will be consequences, but the present is for me. The consequence is for you all, but it will be a funny consequence.
Wait, what's the consequence?
I can't say. That would
Something to
ruin.
learn after
That
we've made our
would
choice.
that would ruin the birthday surprise. That will be next week.
Fine.
However, if you don't save Scum, just remember that the only people who
I
know
gave you an hour.
are Sola, Atsuki, Asmodeus, and this spy.
Wait, the spy knows?
Yeah,
Hold on. What?
because
You're bringing up that fact?
Apparently, my
Who all's
deception was
gonna
not high
know
enough.
if we save scum?
oh,
No one except us.
except you guys, only you three. Everyone
Oh,
else,
what?
this will literally be a
Not
dream that
even
you
Edgar,
three
because
have had.
Edgar wasn't here.
Oh,
Yeah.
like I was about to say, how does the spy know we're safe scumming? Like
No,
what?
the only difference is that Asmodeus and the spy will know what happened if he doesn't save Scum.
Oh, okay.
So the difference is
Uh.
they might hold it over your head that you did something, but you know.
Is safe scumming really that bad?
Okay. Now
It's
that I
very frowned
know for
upon
sure.
in most things. Motherfucker, I saved scum so much in fucking New
It's
Vegas, so that way I could check out every fucking possible choice.
I save scum Baldur's
hey.
Gate because I need to
Why not
reroll
save
rolls.
scum in this New Vegas?
Baldur's Gate is literally the epiphany of save scumming.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Starfield, you could save scum. Because if you before you pick up the Mantis armor, you hard save, and then if you don't like the shit, you just reload that hard save and then pick up again, and it changes the legendary effects.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh my fucking! I waste my time.
it's only like a level 20 quest. So like once you get to level 20, you go and find the fucking Mantis player. You go through it. You get to the thing. You see the armor in the case. Don't even touch the case. Just drop a hard save. Open the case. Look at the armor. If you don't like it, re-roll,
I'm
and
so
it'll
stupid.
change the stats. Yeah, like it's a massive thing.
Well, anyway, that's
Not very well. You shall save scum.
uh, I need. Wait, are you out the door?
Mm.
Because I really need to catch up to you to ask for the tree thing.
So you are safe Scumming?
Yes.
Okay, you all hear the sound of a finger click
Oh, I thought you guys see a bong, like bong.
as your vision comes to, and each of you are in bed.
Hmm.
The last image
Curious.
in your mind is a toothy grin.
Motherfucker, you brought back the clunker.
Brought back
Okay,
means
well,
that
that's
he
all
was
right.
brought back He hasn't even died yet.
Well, my character. So
well,
all of us are
So
You
awake right
were-
now.
it was literally the first campaign all over again. This is exactly what I was pointing out.
What? No.
Yes.
This isn't the first
we
campaign.
didn't
You're
make
not
a
gonna have
single
to.
deal with him.
This isn't even making a
He
deal
just
with him. He
did it.
just did that. That's all.
Don't know why. Don't know. Probably do know how. Same as last time. But we didn't make any deals with him. We didn't say anything that could get us fucked over later. He just did it.
Because he was. Wait, are we talking to the Tempter?
No.
No,
Oh, thank God.
we don't even know who he is.
He just did something for you guys. Just accept it and move on.
Ryder, we both know very much
the demon.
why.
Anyways, are we all awake right now?
I can understand why you're cautious, but Ryder has said multiple times there will be no consequences for this action. Just a little joke in the next session, apparently.
It's a little gift for me.
Well, anyways, can
From
I?
you or for you?
For me.
Mm.
Well, anyways, all of us are awake, right?
Yeah, you all just woke up.
I head out to talk to Silver.
Right? So,
Alright.
Atsuki is going towards you. What do you wish to,
I guess I'll also be heading out, perhaps perhaps I end up listening in on this conversation.
yeah.
Accidental eavesdropping, you know.
Anyway, go on.
Am I with him right now?
Yes. Unless
Okay.
he doesn't want to talk to you, then you know.
Silver, can I have a moment of your time?
And Silver's gonna say, very well.
Do you mind if I grew a god right in the center of town?
No, what now?
That there's no possible way you could ever have enough context for that to make any kind of sense.
Good point. I feel like Silver just gonna stare at you and just say, "Speak now."
Silver's just gonna go and give you a file look and say, and why would you want to grow a god in town?
No, you'll have control over the god since it is a god sapling. If you pervade some of your influence over it, you will have a godling under your control.
And are you able to guarantee that godling will stay under my control, as it grows up?
Simply.
How it went when you initially created that god.
If you simply
Motherfucker became egotistical fast.
yes, but he also believes that King Aspen was his father. Considering, but if Silver were to bestow some of his power over to it, he will look to Silver as his father, which stands here for saying that Silver is the high god to him.
Father,
Aspen
why have you
is
not
what,
watered me in days?
Father, I need water.
Father, help! As he sends off to the fucking sun.
So
Yeah, that sounds like nothing but a burden.
So I simply wish, and besides, I show him a seed of feather falling. He also bestows magical items as well.
Wouldn't it be a sapling at this point because you planted it?
I thought it was separate things.
Because you
Like
only
he
got
gave
one
me.
seed.
A leaf.
Wait.
It was a helicopter leaf of Featherfall.
Yeah, those helicopter leaves carry
Yeah,
seeds.
but here, the god tree icon and the leaf of feather falling.
What it does is that helicopter leaf rides on the wind to plant a tree somewhere else, where it won't interrupt the growth of the tree it came from.
I'm still gonna plant the tree and use plant growth on it. But I need Silver to imbue some of his magic into it, and then later tell it that Silver's his high father.
Hmm.
Silver probably has to
I'm
be
very
there.
uncomfortable with that situation. I'm sure Silver is as well. Not to speak for you or anything.
Well, Silver will have a dominion over a god, so literally, what's the worst that can happen? And plus, it's a tree.
In the desert.
With a horse with no name?
Wasn't it a self-proclaimed god?
It was powered by belief.
Oh,
It felt good to be out
yeah,
of the rain.
right.
And plus,
Yeah.
there's a water
I don't know. I
canal.
think I'd like rain over the desert.
There's a water cavern
You can
underneath the town.
Moist land. I
Don't say
like that.
moist. I don't like that word.
What's wrong
Moist.
with
I don't like it
moist?
either. I don't know
I
why I
don't like
said
it.
it.
What's wrong with
Because it's
moist?
moist.
What's
gives you a
wrong
bad
with
feeling.
moist? It's a
What is
word.
it?
Moist carpet.
Okay.
Moist socks. I'm not cringing and I don't like it.
All of those words are words that describe something that can be taken care of by,
So
drying
you
it
don't
out.
like adjectives or verbs.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm just asking yes or no.
Particularly of uncomfortable feelings.
I'm just asking for a yes or no. If he says no, then I'll just plant it
a
somewhere else.
dislike that the internet has imbued in both of us.
If he says no, I can just plant it somewhere else. Probably in Equestria then.
I wasn't here for that session, meta-wise.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened with it anyway? Like, what does it even do?
Nothing. It sits there and believes it's a god.
Yes, and also it gives you if you
Because
praised it.
Atsuki believes it's a god, and
If you
in dreams,
Yeah, and if you praise it, it gives you stuff.
In my
in
opinion,
dreams,
if
belief,
So I don't know. Pretty much stroke.
in my opinion, if you do give this god thing, this god tree a chance, you could use it as a scapegoat to be like, this god creature has blah 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 blah, and there you go. You have a scapegoat.
poisoned my mind or some shit, and fucking then you can have the citizens turn it into the Erd tree from the end of Elden Ring.
No, please,
Should I
the
go
Erd tree. There's no way that this god tree will ever turn to Erd tree.
Oh yeah, didn't we name it Godfrey?
Oh fuck.
To make it another Elden Ring reference. Pretty sure we named it Godfrey the God Tree.
Oh no.
You
Okay.
named it Godfrey
Ryer's
the God
not
Tree, rather.
besides Ryer is known for some originality, so he's not gonna bring that
Am I?
the god tree.
Everything I've made has been either pointed towards Diablo, Elden
It's
Ring,
been a
or something.
Oh yeah, Star Wars too. Yeah. But you're not gonna bring the Erd tree into this because the Erd tree is
The
like a
Star Wars
devastating thing
thing
to
was
do.
Hidden's idea. Pretty sure we already have Elden Ring stuff in here.
Why are you doing it? You will laugh.
No
So anyways, can I plant the tree here?
Ryder, just because Silver was not there for that little offshoot. Can you just get the fucking meta vibes that we just discussed about how things kind of got a little fucking hectic?
No.
Damn.
Unless you're talking about what just happened. Because what just happened,
I do believe he
all
was
remember.
referring to
But if
the
you're
God
talking
tree.
about the god tree, then no, you would have to ask and learn and understand.
Yeah.
Solar listening in, believing that it's a terrible idea, I think would be. "Hmm,
The
I
God tree never
don't
harmed
think that
anyone.
tree."
You just don't like having something have a bigger ego than you do. Am I wrong?
I don't think that tree
You
really
literally
went
lit it on
that
fire
time.
without any repercussion. Literally, it was doing nothing, and you lit it on fire.
It would have done something, and I do not want
Silver's going to
to
go and
see
ask
what the heck kind
Atsuki.
of thing
And
that.
how does this god tree grow?
Through belief, but though it just really stands in place and pretty much drops anything. If you pray to it, it just drops you random stuff that are helpful to you.
A particular thing.
It just just make sure he believes that you're believing in him, and he just drops it for you. Plus, you have a talking godling with you as well. So, I have a question: if if a tree grows and drops dead branches, would the wood of that dead branch be any use since it's coming from a god?
It might be holy in nature. Oh,
Uh,
by the way, Atsuki, whilst I have you, um, would you be able to provide any uh proof of your existence for
I have a
the cult?
I have a signet ring, and yeah, I have my family signet ring
Hmm.
passed
Yes,
down
that
to
might work.
passed down by heirs. So
That
yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't
yes,
they
that
haven't, they
might
haven't like
work.
I'm surprised how the family haven't like tried like search head high and low for it.
Maybe they have.
I'm surprised that you think that they're now not gonna start looking in on you because they now know you're around and you look quite familiar.
Anyway, with that new knowledge, I shall proceed to do the note. If
So, anyways, can I plant the tree?
uh,
Yes or no?
I
Either way.
And Silver's going to go and say no, because that may result in a house divided.
Good point.
Hmm.
Besides, the tree doesn't want you to do anything. Just say you believe that the tree is a god, and that's all. Pretty much it. It doesn't want anything. It doesn't want material or anything. Just say, am I a
It's a
god? Yes, I'm a
pointless.
god. Do you believe I'm a god? Yes. Then I'm a god. Here's 3 items. I don't know what they do,
It's
but you take it.
it's a pointless god with no reason to exist other than to boost its own ego. So basically, the Christian god,
No, it's basically you if you had godhood.
Solar Spark.
Yes. So, yeah, but it gives you free items.
Hmm. Anyway, with that new information, I will be redoing the whole Golden Basque conversation, except when he brings up proof, I will mention that uh, I will mention the signet ring.
Mm,
Alright, roll a wisdom
yeah.
save.
Mm, I will choose to fail.
Alright, cool. You feel a presence watching you.
Yeah.
And with that, may holy hellfire rain down upon this land. No.
May Danny DeVito grant you grace. Oh my god, I type in Danny
How?
video and this is popping.
Oh, the fucking. Oh, yeah. How many scrying did we use again? Was it 2 or 3?
What level are you?
14. It's not. I don't remember how many sendings we used last session.
Yeah, but remember,
Considering it's a
time
brand new
rewind.
dawn.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
time
but
rewind.
like
So-
last session I used sending to get into contact with Golden
And
Bass
then they
until he
used
established a
a,
telekinetic link.
yeah, it was like 2, I
Uh,
think.
yes, and now you
Mhm.
save scummed it, and now you went back.
Yeah, I went back, so I
It
refilled all
resets
of my
yours.
spell slots. I just needed a refresher so that I could accurately depict the amount of spell slots I have used. So I feel a presence watching me then.
Yeah. You hear him.
Hmm.
You bet. He basically tells you that he sees the signet ring and that he will now be able to have his memory looked through to see that it is true. And yeah,
Hey, I have a question.
Quick, easy, just how I like.
Since the sapling is still in the pot, can I use plant growth just only to grow it just a little bit, not massively?
no, it follows the thing. It will basically overgrow the pot.
It'll outgrow in the pot? Damn it. I had to choose
Yeah,
a long
the
way for
way
this.
plant growth
Alexa, stop.
works is
Oh well,
all
if you choose
plant.
the second one, it will take longer to grow, but it will yield.
Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Here, since they're not.
Starting now.
Look like I'm gonna carry this pot with me and just hopefully it grows big. God dang it.
Land.
I'll be carrying this pot with me, putting it in my pack.
Unix. 8 hours.
If it
Enrich the
starts
land.
talking
All
in
plants in
tiny
a
brute
half-mile
voice, I'm gonna
radius
be
centered
freaking
on a
out.
point within range become enriched for a year. It wouldn't be point. Okay, so with grants, either use an action to cause a plant to grow wildly for. Let me check again.
Like I looked up what an overgrown tree is, and those things are fucking huge.
If you use a single action, all plants within a 100, all normal plants within a 100-foot
Yeah, but in this
radius
case,
grow wildly.
they're doing the 8 hour ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do the 8 hour ritual, the land is enriched for a year, and that's about it.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna just water it every now and then. Provide every day. I'm gonna provide it attention.
Oh, also, half-mile radius.
Yep.
That's a big ass radius.
It's
So
8-hour casting time and
Wait.
a 1-year-long effect. Basically, this desert area is going to
have a lot of cacti.
become rich soil.
Why haven't
Uh,
anyone else done this?
because no one
Because
thinks
Sunny
about
Smiles
doing
didn't
it.
have access to it.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I never really bothered because
Alright,
I don't
Silver.
care enough about the plant life of this area.
Well, that's happening. What do you want to do?
Head to town hall.
Head to town hall. Alright. You open the door, and you see a pony who is walking towards the door. It's you. Can I get an autograph?
Right.
Groundhog Day.
Just say,
Oh my
And
god.
to this point that you
You know
make,
what you should do? A fucking campaign that is literally just Groundhog Day. And it's to solve a fucking mystery of some kind or some shit like that.
that'd actually be
Man, if
fucking
I was
banger.
smart enough to do something like that, and I had people who were smart enough to solve how to do something, and it wouldn't have to just be but it wouldn't be preschool leveled fucking
Hey,
riddles.
No. Like it's like you
we don't have
design
to.
it
We
for
don't have
the
to worry
one
about how
thing.
complex the riddles
They
are,
only have its
because
power.
look at actual Groundhog Day. The motherfucker probably spends hundreds of thousands of years in that time loop.
No, so someone did the math, and he essentially spent, I think it was around 6 years worth. It was 6 to 9 years.
That is with evidence shown, but he could have spent more, possibly.
Yeah, no, there could have been massive time skips, but just on the days shown, it is like 6 to 9 years easy.
Just politely
Also, considering
decline
how
the
many
autographs
different
over.
talents he masters,
Just politely decline the autograph.
yeah, decline it perhaps if he's asking why, a possible idea.
I'm sorry,
If
but
the autograph gets spread around, someone might be able to forge your signature.
yes. Do not.
They'll surely understand when it comes to security concerns, right?
I could also just go and play it up as I can't do it unless it's a public signing, because if anyone finds out that he has a signature of mine, they may want to go and take it from him, and he may be in danger.
That's another angle.
Well, anyways.
Public security is
finally
important, but private security is really how you get them more invested.
So you got to reply to your fanboy.
Silver is going to go, and unfortunately, I cannot do that, as then that would mean you have something that no one else in this town has. If word were to spread around about that, others may wish to obtain that signature for themselves, and I do not wish to see my citizens fight. You'll have to wait until I do a public.
Yeah, that's great, yeah. And he will leave. As you make it to town hall.
Okay, getting to town hall. Who else in?
Who's in town hall at the moment?
Yes.
At the moment, you see Asmodeus, who is, it seems to have taken over full duties of the place.
No courts?
Seems like Quartz is away today. If you had noticed, I didn't say that Quartz was at the town hall.
Yeah, no, that's why I asked who was at town hall.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean like earlier, when you got dragged in there.
You have also done the point of, oh, I didn't know someone was in there. Well, you never asked. So
Yep.
that is not a valid point.
I'm still making the point. Anyway,
It's redundant.
Anyway, so as you can see, Asmodeus is in there, and he is currently doing some paperwork. Ah, Silver Pride. Here bright and early, I see. Quartz is taking the day off. He's going to go visit his sister. I thought it appropriate that he was allowed to do so, though that was my own judgment.
Silver's going to say, very well. Those who put in the effort should be allotted time to enjoy their leisure.
What brings you here?
Silver's going to go and say, I have it on good word that we have a spy in our military.
Right. You want me to dispatch the judges, or do you know who it might be?
I know who it is, but the thing is, they are connected to a larger network. I intend to use this as a double agent.
Right. You want me
And
to
I do
bring
not
him
wish.
in, then? For a promotion.
Silver's going to go and say, yes. It wouldn't do well to go and have one of our guards, especially a officer, brought to town hall by the judges.
An
Rumors may
officer
spread.
already. Alright, who is it?
An officer of the night by the name of Moonlight.
Ah, it explains why he was so exceptional. He seemed to know more about our enemy than we did. And I just took it as he was a mercenary and just knew a little more about people. I shall go grab him personally, or shall you go grab him?
Silver's going to go and it should be best if you grab them, though I believe at this time they should be asleep.
Of course. My ponies usually tend to get the night shifts thanks to their ability to see in the dark.
Also, the fact that they're naturally nocturnal.
I don't know why, but I just had a flash of like a lot of 2013, 2014 shit posting.
Oh,
Right.
give me a second.
That is the energy I try to
You will.
exude.
I will expect you want him here promptly, or shall you wait until later this evening?
Ryder, could you repeat that?
I'll expect you'll want him promptly, or shall you wait until this afternoon?
Acting as one of Silver Pride's inner thoughts, perhaps the message for whenever he may be awake.
Silver is going to go and say, this afternoon, though we can prepare for it in advance.
Alright.
You may also want to
In
go and
advance,
have,
huh?
yes, have a replacement for his duty, as he will come here.
I shall set that up. The way that the night shift worked. Fuck's sake. the way that this night shift works is that there's usually at least a skeleton crew working during the day. So there's always a replacement ready. 2 officers at night, 1 officer in the morning. I shall make sure that he arrives. Prepare as you need to. He will finish off what he's doing, put away some paperwork. If you wish to take the stand, you may do some paperwork yourself. Otherwise, I shall go tidy some things up.
Silver's going to say that he's going to go and take over, and that I'm not going to fucking actually do the actual line. I'm trying to fucking just think. Summary wise. Silver's going to take over and do the paperwork, so that way Asmodeus can do that. And if he happens to spot Sora and Atsuki, to send them to be. Fuck English. This is why I didn't try speaking it. To have them come to town hall before the evening.
Wait, I'm
Well,
being brought into this?
Will do.
Yes.
But that seems like complicated shit.
No, it's not. We're just gonna go and fucking tell them that if you're around, we'll go and kill him. Come on. I thought you wanted to go and become evil.
Yeah. I
Good cop, bad cop.
was thinking
So-
maybe we just like
So which one would be good cop?
Silver.
So,
wait, I have a question.
oh,
So
what?
pretty.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it? Atsuki, what's your question?
Does God, what's his name? Asmodeus? Was his wait, what was the
Yes.
guy before?
Yeah.
Does he have the spell mind blank?
You don't know.
Damn. I was hoping he'd be like have a spell that mind swipe him so that he doesn't remember any torture and stuff. If we do choose to like interrogate him.
You have access to all spells.
I don't have that high of
It's
a
an
level
8th
spell.
level spell. I don't even have that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
So,
hoping like one of the
I think it's Mind
higher.
Sliver, Mind Spike.
unfortunately, Beelzebub was your answer for that.
My
He had
Wheel.
access to 8th level spells.
Was he our ally?
He
Not anymore.
The,
Oh. You need wait.
Yes.
Your butler.
oh. He is currently in Boulder's Gate.
Fuck.
We can
I
send him
could
a
go there
supply.
and come back, but then Boulder's Gate would be left without
Yeah.
anyone to run things.
And you
I
know
don't
what
think we have
happens in Cult of the Lamb when people aren't being told what to do, they just sit there and starve. Anyway.
Is that the rules we're going with?
That's a joke.
Okay. Well, give me like 4
Yeah,
days, and I'll
well,
come
I
up with
was being half
torturous
sarcastic
ideas
anyway.
to torture the information out of him.
You don't
Are
even
you
need.
motherfucker bringing in Call of the Lamb? I just realized what you said.
Ah,
Oh my god, I haven't played that in a while.
I'm in
I was
the
being
server.
half sarcastic when I said that, by the way.
I'm in the server right now.
what server?
Whose server?
Oh, call land. See?
Is that a fucking.
Man, all of the
God damn it.
fucking all the new big names of gaming, or at least in my opinion, the bigger names of gaming that seem to be treating their
Indie games.
indie games or not the main AAAs that we
The
currently
bigger indie games are generally a lot more, well, internet culty about their community. A lot more memey as well.
Wait, is that in a server?
Is Helldivers indie? Sure.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Not
Can I
indie,
join that
but
server?
Like
they're
they're not
not
AAA.
indie
They're like
and they're
A
not
and
triple A.
AAA.
They're
Double
like,
A.
yeah,
They're double A.
they're double A
They
I don't
have
apples.
think
Ah,
they have a really high development budget and a separate publisher, but the separate publisher isn't like a big publisher.
What happened to games? Games like Call of the Lamb and Helldivers is all about having fun, but now some games are like,
Did
all about
you're
playing.
a lot of
welcome to
games.
AAA and according to Ubisoft, quadruple A gaming. Skull
Oh,
and
never
Bone. I
fucking
think it
mind.
was the
Helldivers
Skull and
2 was
Bone.
published by
It's the
Sony.
world's first
Oh, that's
quadruple A game.
what double.
Oh, you motherfucker!
When you
Yeah,
say
okay.
quadruple A, I hear
So what double A um is a small development company being backed by a large publisher. Like, for example, Arrowhead Games, the developers of Helldivers 2, having their game published by
Keep me at the
Sony,
end.
the publisher of Helldivers 2, which is why there's no Xbox
oh
Helldivers.
yeah. Developers at least hang out with the gamers. They interact with them. Doesn't like
Yeah,
Helldivers
because the
community?
developers are a small, relatively speaking, a small indie studio. So of course they would interact
Yeah.
with their community a lot more. They just
Call of the
happen
Lamb.
to get a big break with Helldivers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
so
can't believe that.
Tsuki says he wants a few days to I'm going to guess RIL to try and figure out some torture methods. It's 5 minutes until the end of the session, so we can end the session here.